Okay, before we get into the video, guys, I just want to say that this video is not to crap on Volzerk, monsters, and lands unknown, but instead to provide you guys with one thing that I've noticed about the game, at least early on, that I've had an issue with, and I would like to see either expanded upon or rectified in some way. Criticism is important because it allows developers to receive feedback and improve their game, so don't take this as a Volzerk hate video like a lot of people do anytime I criticize Pokemon. This is literally just me airing out a major gripe with the game so far, and obviously I haven't beaten it yet, so this is going to be more of an initial opinion based on a few hours played. Anyways, that being said, my biggest issue with Volzerk so far, and something that I could see holding it back from the same levels of notoriety that we see with some other monster taming games, is how repetitive the game feels. Now, I'm aware that there are several different characters in the game with different play styles, but a lot of the game just feels like you're consistently spamming the same attacks on giant hordes of enemies with not a lot of advanced movement, and while there are various skills and stuff, I just personally don't feel like these do much to make the game feel like there's a sense of variety in battles. It's honestly a shame too, because the game looks really good and clearly has a lot of depth with its mechanics, and it even features crossbreeding, a bunch of customization, and other stuff like that, but the fundamental gameplay loop just leaves me feeling a little bit tired at times. I do believe I mentioned this in one of my Let's Play episodes, which, by the way, I have recorded more for you guys, so stay tuned, but it just feels like no matter which character you choose, you just go back to the same old button mashing the same button over and over and over again, and it can really just make you feel burned out. With a lot of games that I record Let's Play sessions for, I'll do multiple sessions. So for example, with our Digimon World Next Order Let's Play, I'll generally sit down and record like 3 episodes in a row for you guys, which takes a couple hours, but when it comes to Volzerk, while I do think the game is interesting and fun to an extent, it only really feels fun in short bursts, as I felt myself getting burnt out with the combat very quickly. Now again, I'm not that far into the game, this could very well change. There could be a plethora of variety options just waiting for me. However, if that is the case, I do think that these types of mechanics should open up a lot sooner in order to avoid that initial burnout, because the first couple hours of the game can really set the tone, especially for an unknown IP, and a lot of people might play this free-to-play game for a couple hours, deem it too repetitive, and then just move on. Graphically, I think the game looks great, and while I think the story is a little bit weird, and I can't say that I'm very invested in it, I would like to see more monster taming games take on a more cartoony or anime-esque art style that's able to be visually appealing without needing the same budget as a AAA game. That being said, I just wanted to sort of talk about this issue that I'm having with the game, because I do have a lot of people telling me they want me to continue the Let's Play, which for now is the case, but I just wanted to sort of iterate the reason why it's not something I'm able to upload super frequently. If you're new to my channel or don't know me very well, I'm very honest when it comes to how I make content. There's obviously the factor of my audience needs to enjoy it, it needs to be something relevant, but just as important as that is whether or not I'm personally enjoying and or interested in it. And the way my brain is wired, I can't make a bunch of content unless I have that sort of fire towards what I'm making said content about. And while I'm having fun playing Volzerk, like I said, it just has this effect on me where it kind of burns me out so quickly. So I just need time in between recording Let's Play episodes, if that makes sense. That said, let me know if any of you guys are having the same issue. Do you feel like the game's too repetitive? Again, I know there's a lot of different characters, which since the game's free to play, you can actually buy for real money. And maybe that's on purpose to make you want to buy stuff because characters kind of burn you out really quickly. I'm not sure if that's like a free-to-play monetization thing or if it's just maybe something that I'm only feeling. You guys let me know in the comment section below, and if you do want to stay up to date on Volzerk and monster taming games in general, definitely subscribe to my channel for daily videos. You can check out my Twitter, Discord, and Patreon linked below. Special thanks to the patrons, especially Jim Hamilton, Dro Ghost, Dark Persona, and Exodus, and we'll see you next time. Peace.